We were supposed to have a tag match to determine the new number of contenders with tag titles at Fun Hunt, and Bojack's been taken out by somebody, and Boo is literally calling for help. What the hell has been going on? Well, I can only imagine freaking Boo's probably livid after having to find that his tag team partner was taken out, but I would assume by somebody that's a part of the Unwashed. And freaking Marcus is accompanying Bojack to the hospital, and Jack 6 isn't even in the arena right now because he's off doing God knows what. And I guess this is just going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match to decide who is number one contenders with the tag titles. Boo's making his way out to the arena, and as you've seen, he's the CIW World Heavyweight Champion. And he has to take on two people that he has a long-standing history with, in the case of Loki and Bane, on his own. And I will admit, Boo is a tough son of a bitch, and freaking he can probably handle his own against two people at once. But at the same time, Boo's odds are not looking good in this case. If he has to fight two people, and it's normal tag team rules, thankfully. It's not tornado tag. It's not like when the Supremacy destroyed Yusuke that one time a couple of years ago in his company. So at least Boo has that. But I do not like Boo's chances of trying to defend his and Bojack's number one contendership for the tag titles. But they earned it after beating ATG and Tommy at the anniversary special a while back. Just can't believe how desperate the Unwashed is trying to get tag title gold. That they would literally have to stoop to the lowest common denominator and take out Bojack, who was probably looking forward to teaming up with Boo once again to try and get another tag title shot. And by that I mean tag title run. If they were to face the Roadhouse Soldiers, ATG, and Tommy Ty, and thinking potentially win the tag titles. Now that might be blown up and turn into smoke thanks to the Unwashed, unless Boo can somehow manage to pull it out of his ass and win this match. And speaking of the Unwashed, here comes these two pricks. The two lead lieutenants of this group that has been a pain in this company's ass for the last couple of years. Even though they haven't really been doing much, but they've been an annoying pain in the asses to deal with behind the scenes and whenever they are on screen. And freaking Frank, the dark side's the one responsible for gathering this gaggle of jack-offs. Freaking just crazy. And Darkseid's the King of Worlds champion right now. He's going to be defending that title eventually. And just hope the guy never wins a world title. And let's get this 2-on-1 match underway. And Boo and Loki with a cannibal tie-up. Sean McCoy is going to be happy about that somewhere. Into the headlock. Uppercut by Boo and Loki. Now Boo whipping Loki into the corner. And now Boo just punching the hell out of Loki. Furious as all hell about what happened to Bojack. And Loki's showing up there and just knocking him down with that punch. Another punch straight to the face of Boo there, knocking the former Magnation World Champion down. And Loki with a shot to the back of Boo there. And Boo dodging out of Loki try there and blocks a kick. Trips him up. And Loki with a go behind Boo hoists him up and slams him down on his knee. Now Loki whipping Boo into the corner. If he can side slam into a Uranagi there. And Bane, you just broke up your own tag partner's move. Good job, dumbass. And now Boo back on the offensive, but Loki with a shot to the back again. German suplex to Boo there by Loki. Jesus Christ. And Loki after-ups. Watch out, ref. Running splash by Loki there. Bane, you are not helping your tag partner. You're actually actively screwing him over. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, kinda. And just sits on his face. That's something like Rikishi shit right there. By Loki. And now Loki. Wow, Bane, you are being a real first-class Darth Maul here. You are not helping Loki in this situation. Gutbuster by Boo to Loki. Now Bane's finally doing something to help. Instead of actively freaking hurting Loki here and not helping him win this match. Great job, you bald dumbass. Now Boo's back on the fence with a kick, a punch, and try to go for another kick there, but Loki trips him up. Now Loki with a single leg Boston Crab on Boo. Trying to make Boo tap out. And Boo's not one to tap out. I know that for a fact. He's a tough son of a bitch. And Boo manages to get out of this single leg Boston Crab. Loki off the ropes. And Loki tried to tag Bane in, but Bane just getting a sucker punch to Boo there, dazing him. Now Bane's been tagged back in. Now Bane picking up Boo. Backbreaker to Boo there by Bane. Now Bane hoisting Boo up again. And another backbreaker to Boo. I haven't seen Batman in a while, so I guess Bane's trying to do with a Boo what he did to Batman in that one comic. Only and a 2 count off the pair of backbreakers to Boo. Boo with a headlock on Bane. Sends him into the corner. And now Boo with an angle slam. Shout out to Marcus Creed there. And Kurt Angle. And now Boo does a pair of punches, a kick, and another uppercut. And Bane slipping out of whatever Boo tried to go for there. I was assuming it was supposed to be a suplex. And then DDT'd by Bane to Boo there. And stomped to the arm of Boo by Bane. Loki was just hyped in the corner. Luther's pressed by Boo. And just punching the shit out of Bane. If there's anything that's an easy way to beat this version of Bane, just break his things on his mask. Just ask Tom Hardy. And now Boo with a headlock on Bane again. And Bane sending Boo to the outside. And Boo just a punch to the face of Bane. Boo with another headlock on Bane here. Sends him into a... Nope, Bane reverse where Boo tried to go into a chin breaker. And Boo just shoves him off. Kicked the midsection of Bane there by Boo. Into an armbar. And Bane with a shoulder tackle to Boo there. And Boo blocking him. Bane tried to go there with an elbow to the face. Go behind by Boo and Bane. Into another suplex. Now Boo with another headlock on Bane. Into the neck breaker. And Boo with a knee drop there to Bane. Kicked the midsection of Bane by Boo there. And now Bane has him up. His version of the accordion rag. And Boo taps out to the accordion rack from Bane. Oh, those backbreakers were effective, I guess. And unfortunately, the fucking Unwashed are now the #1 contenders for the tag team champions. ATG, Tommy, please do me a favor and beat these freaking assholes when you end up facing them. Please. That would be freaking appreciated, my guys. Can't believe that freaking these 2 jackasses beat Boo. And now are #1 contenders for the tag titles. Fan-fucking-tastic. And this is how we're starting the road to Final Hunt. With these freaking douchebags with an opportunity at a tag title gold. Fucking great. My freaking cursing rant aside, if you like this video, leave a like, comment, all that stuff. I'll see you in the next video. Road to Final Hunt begins, people, ladies and gentlemen. And this is not how I wanted it to begin. Fuck these guys. What the fuck? Why the fuck are the Shadow members just jumped the barricade and now they're just beating the shit out of Boo? Was it freaking these 3 jackasses that took out Bojack? And now Bison is just beating the shit out of Boo in a chair. What the fuck is going on? Oh god. As if it wasn't bad enough, we already have 1 Supremacy member going in the hospital right now. We might have a second one as Bison is about to break Boo's ankle with his chair. The joking goblin fucked off. Pollution! Captain Pollution's out here and he's had a beef with his former friends and Bison and Joker for a while, and the rest of the Shadow Jackoffs. Kick his ass, Pollution! And Pollution is punching the shit out of Bison and throws his dumb ass out the ring. Get fucked, Bison, you freaking Shadow prick. Oh god, now these 2 in the ring